Dave here. Hey, gonna do a quick tool review of the tools I bought on Black Friday. Didn't get an enormous amount of tools, but I got some really cool stuff. Check it out. All right, here's my couple little doodads I bought for Black Friday. So these quick willy guys right here, I bought 2 of these because I'm gonna put these on one of my blending hammers. That way, you know, if you haven't seen these are just little magnetic extensions. You put them on, then you put these little guys on whatever tip you like, and then this little guy pops in and out magnetically. So my blending hammer, I'm gonna pop these in there. Don't have my hammer with me, I'll do that later, but this should speed me up a little bit when I'm swapping tips, working hail. These guys right here are Slego by my buddy Matt at Dentslayer. This is pretty cool. So this thing's super neat. Kind of plays on the Lego logo. What this does is, like, when you have third brake lights on, like, say SUVs, you take the brake light out and you kind of go through the hole, but the metal's real thin and you kind of can bend it up. So this thing, you just pop it on there and then you tighten it down around the metal, and then now you got a leverage point for your tools. And this is super cool because it's got grooves in here, so your tool won't slide, and you can put it in a multitude of different angles. The other kind of cool thing is these little guys, you can pop them in together, make them longer, whatever you got to do. Comes with a cool little sticker. Matt's always pretty cool coming up with designs and tools. This guy right here is also done by Matt Boyette at Dentslayer. You can see this. It's got a laser etched logo. It's pretty boss. So this is a new slide hammer. So it's the first retractable slide hammer. So it's got a case, which is cool. Matt sells something called the cold snap system, where you can screw on different tips. Now this is mainly used for the cold glue pulling, but you can also get a screw-on tip that'll accept any kind of tab that you may have. So really cool. You just got your tab on there and you pull it, and then when you let it go, this thing retracts back in. Now I'm really excited about this because a lot of times when you down here with your slide hammer, you're holding the point that moves and you're holding the back of the hammer, and when you pull, and when it comes back, bam, it pinches your finger, hurts like hell. So this thing's got big rubber grommets here that'll keep that from happening, and you really don't need to choke up on it like a normal slide hammer because you got a big handle back here, and this thing's gonna suck back into it anyway. So if you keep your hand out of the business area here, you shouldn't get pinched, which is real cool. The other thing I like about this is, man, when I'm reaching out on roofs, I do a lot of cold glue pulling now. I pretty much got it mastered, and you can cold glue, as far as hail, anything that's not super duper stretched, normal nickel dime quarter dents, you can yank them out with cold glue if you know how to do it properly. And so I do a lot of roofs now. So I reach way out on the roof, and if this is the top of the roof, I don't have a lot of pulling power because my arm's extended. So this will help because there's not a big throw on this hammer. It's super neat, and this logo is just so boss. But the cool thing is, when you got your tip on there and you got your wad of cold glue, you can pop this cover back on, and then it'll protect your cold glue from getting dirty, so you can use it longer. And it's just, man, it's pretty boss. Matt is a genius when it comes to designing tools. I've known him for a long time, and he makes the best stuff, and this thing is gonna be super boss. Another thing I got a lot of hammers, but I had to get his new hammer. He's got the laser etched logo in this as well, and the finish on this is super cool. I nicked it. That was all me. So got it a little damaged already there before I got to use it. But this hammer's pretty cool. It's a little heavier than what I'm used to. I normally use a tiny hammer. I do mainly hail and mainly nickel and dime hail. And I'm also a guy that uses the back of the hammer, so I can make 1,000 taps in 30 seconds there. But what I found is, when I'm working on aluminum with stress damage, aluminum body lines and things, I want something with a little more hit to it to move some more of the aluminum, especially, or for that matter, if you're working on anything with a big crown. Now this hammer isn't supposed to be used against the metal because it is a smooth finish, but it's just not meant for that. It's meant to use with a knockdown. But one thing I'm probably gonna do is, I've got some tape. I'll probably put some cloth tape over it, should I ever be in this scenario where I need to knock down some big crowns just to kind of shape it up real quick. This hammer was mirrored off of like a snap-on hammer that is almost impossible to find. So Matt just did a really good job on this. It's super cool. And Matt designed these tools, but the person that actually made them, or the company, is A1 Tools. So if you need to get the Slego, you go to A1. This was obviously Willie Quick Tools. So these are just a couple things I got for Black Friday this year. I'm at a campsite, so I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff. But man, when I saw these new tools, I'm a sucker for new tools. And Matt does such a good job, A1 Tools, and the Quick Willie, the setup he's got here where you don't have to thread things in is pretty fantastic. So that is my Black Friday purchases. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Hope you go get some of these tools, and have a great day.